What if you could use one AI tool to help answer the questions that another AI tool is asking you? That's what I'm going to show you how to do to speed things up. And I'm going to do it by showing you how to use one AI tool like ChatGPT or Claude or GenSpark, whichever is your favorite one that you're currently using, to answer the questions that are in some of our AI agents. And you might be using the foundational ecosystem or the offer to revenue ecosystem or the cash flow content system. As you know, Travis is brilliant. He's building these AI agents for us to use. And so I thought it would be great to use this as an example of using two AI tools at the same time to help them work better and to help you move faster through the questions that are being asked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually close out these two AI agents. So I've got just the foundational ecosystem. And that's an example of this is something that I'm trying to get through. So there's a lot of questions here that are going to be asked of me as I go through here. And so I'm looking for something to help me answer these questions. So I'm going to use ChatGPT. So if you have your favorite AI tool, go ahead and open that up. And then I recommend having a document open too, because it's really smart to copy and paste and save the information that you're getting. And sometimes the AI tool that you're using to help answer your questions also gives you really great information, and you might want to keep that as well. So in this instance, all I did was I'll just show you, I just went to Chrome and I opened up my documents. I just got a blank document right here and opened it up. And mine open up in a pageless view. So this might look a little unfamiliar. I'll just show you. Most of them default to opening up in, if I go to page setup here on the left-hand column. So I'm in file. So just let me back up. I'm in file and I come down into page setup. And then I have a choice to open in pageless or pages. And then you can choose which one you want to set as default. So all of mine open up in pageless. So yours might open up in pages. Pages is nice because you can kind of see where the page ends if you like to know where the page breaks are. So you can set it up any way you want. But in case this looked a little unfamiliar, I just wanted you to see that. So I've got three tabs open. Now, what I want is I want my ChatGPT and my foundational ecosystem that I'm going to be going through. Each one of these is going to be asking me a series of questions. I want these to be side by side. Now, I know you can just open them up in separate windows and have them side by side, but here's a cool trick that you can use. If I go up to the tab, so I'm just at the tab here at the top, and I right click, so right click on that tab, it gives me some other choices down here. So one of them is add tab to new split view. So that's the one that I'm going to pick. So again, I'm just going to show you, I'm on the tab and I'm just right clicking on there, and it's then showing me these other choices that I have. And I'm going to choose add tab to new split view. When I do that, what just happened is ChatGPT is now here and it's asking me, what do I want over here on this side? So I just clicked on that. So now I have right here my AI agent, and I have my personal ChatGPT that I use. I've got a whole bunch of, stuff here on the sidebar that I've used before. So I just have that closed so it doesn't take up so much space. And I have my little chat spot right here. Now, one thing, I like to have this AI agent on the left, and I like to have my ChatGPT on the right. It's really easy to swap these out. So if you see these three buttons down here at the bottom, see the three little dots at the bottom of the page? They're actually at the bottom of each tab. So each tab has a little three dots. You could choose either one of those. When I click on it, it gives me choices. So I can reverse the views, close this view, or separate the views. So if I wanted to pop these apart, I could separate them. I could close it. But in this case, I just want to reverse them because I want my business identity blueprint questions over on the left, and I want my ChatGPT on the right. So I'm going to choose, in this case, reverse views. So when I click that, boom, it just moves it over to here. So that's just the way I like to work. So it is nice to get into a habit of always having, what you're doing and what you're working on, what you're copying, what you're pasting, those kinds of things. Try to get into a habit of having it in a pattern just to make things easier. And there it is. So now I'm all set to go to toggle back and forth. I don't have to come up here and click any tabs. I don't have to try to measure left and right sides of my screen. It's all there. And then I also have my document open. And now that I have my document open and I know I'm working on my business identity blueprint, I'm going to come here. I'm going to just copy that. I'm going to go to my document and I'm going to name this. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to say, these are my initials, but if you had your brand name initials, you could put those in there. And I'm going to do my business identity blueprint. And I like to have a date, so I'm going to do a date here. And that way I can identify this pretty easily in my drive. And then I have the ability to file this away. So you would click on the little file button and you could choose where you want to put that within your drive. So I'm not going to do that right now, but you would choose where you want that. That'd be part of your kingdom, phylum, species filing system. So you would have it in your foundational documents in there. So I've got that named. And the other thing that I like to do is I want to go ahead and just kind of name this too while I'm here. And I like to have the links that I'm using. So this is my map to millions. This is my business identity blueprint. I'm just going to grab that link and I'll put it here for now. And then I also want my ChatGPT, and that link I need to grab. Once I start this thread, I'll have a unique link for this and I'll go ahead and grab that and I'll also put this in here. So it's smart to get into a habit of having the links to your AI agents or your AI tools that you're using within the document whenever you're copying and pasting stuff. So I'm going to come back over to here. My first part is click here to get started, and it's going to ask me some questions. Now I'm going to prompt my ChatGPT, and again, yours might be a different AI tool. It doesn't matter which one. It's the one that you've been using. And I'm going to give it a prompt, and I'm going to say, based on what you know about me and my business, I want you to answer the following questions in my voice, in first person, to help me develop the foundational ecosystem for my business. So that's just the prompt that I use. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to here to my foundational ecosystem questions. This is category 1. Cores, values, and principles, and it's saying, please answer the following questions to establish the bedrock of your identity. Now you could answer these questions right here in this field. So it says, what are your top 5 non-negotiable values? How do these values show up in your work? What business principles emerge from these core values? So what I'm going to do to make my life really easy is I'm going to grab this and I'm just going to put it right here. So I already gave it the prompt. I'm asking it to do it in my voice. Now, my ChatGPT knows me pretty well. So I'm going to then just say enter, and I'm going to let it answer these questions. My top 5: integrity, sustainability, service with agency, empowerment, not dependence, truth over hype, that's true, stewardship of energy, focus on strategy, and then how these show up in my work. So what I would do is I would read through these and make sure these are actually true. And you can see how much information it's giving me. And it's giving me the ability to then answer these questions over here on my agent very, very deeply. So it gets a lot of information. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to do copy if you want. This is what we can do next, because it's trying to help me on to the next stage. Instead, I'm just going to grab all the information. And when I did this the first time, so I've done this a few times, this is what I would do. I would grab this and I'd go to my document and I would paste that in. And then from here, I would read through this and I would make any changes that I wanted to make in here so that this document remains accurate for me. So I come through, I read everything, yep, okay, it's all good. And then change whatever is not accurate. And then once I have that right, I come back in here and I answer. So I'm now answering this. So I just click that right in there. That's how you use an AI tool, ChatGPT in my case, to help answer these questions quickly that are given to you by the AI agents. These are really important questions, and doing your, foundational ecosystem it's work. It takes some time. And so make sure that you do read through these. So I'm going to go down on to the next one. I'll just kind of show you how I do this. It already knows what it's supposed to do. So now I'm going to say, now please answer these questions. I'm just going to copy them and I'm going to paste them in there. And so these questions are: what specific business activities energize you the most? What problems do you solve naturally? What topics could you discuss for hours without preparation? What communication style feels most natural to you? So now this is the answer that my ChatGPT tool has given me: strategizing, teaching frameworks, coaching that creates breakthroughs with clarity, writing when it's purposeful and structural, problems I solve. So I'm going to copy all of this, except for I don't copy the part that says this, suggesting what I could do next. And now I'm just going to my document and I'm going to paste that right in there. And then I come back up and I would start reading through this to make sure I could make this bigger, make sure I understand, or make sure this resonates with me and it is truly reflective of what I believe in and what is true for my business and how I approach it. So I read through all of these things, and if these are all accurate, then I come back in here and I copy and paste them in. So can you see how quickly this can go versus trying to answer each one of these questions individually? And then I also have this document is great as I go along because it gives me a lot of information. And then I'm also going to have the document that this foundational ecosystem is going to give to me, which is a beautiful, amazing PDF that you can then use for all the content creation that you do forever after. You can give it to your VA, or your VA can use it to also teach their AI tool how to talk like you and how to create content for you and how to answer questions for you. So this is a great way to set things up so it's really easy to work back and forth and to do it all from this one tab. So you can see I'm in this tab. You don't have to do it that way. I could have had them, I can split these up right now. Like I could have had them in two separate tabs and gone from here, answered these questions, and then gone from here and then gone to my document. But I have found that this little tool right here, this split view, and then adding in your AI tool works really well. And then just having the document in its own space. I like the document in its own space because I like to have the navigation here on the left-hand side. It's kind of nice to have these tabs so I can scroll through if I need to. And I actually will often delineate where the questions are. So right now I just started with the headline, but normally what I would do is I would have also copied like category 3, like I would have this here too. So let's just do one more so that you see how this works. So I'm going to take these next questions and I'll show you how I would normally do this. So now it's answering my questions, who my specific target audience is, experienced holistic practitioners. This is not true. A lot of mine are beginners. It's true that they're not dabblers, but they are, yeah. So this is definitely something I would correct because that's a really important piece. So I'm just going to copy all this. And so before I do that, I'm going to take this one, category 3, mission statement component. So I'm going to take this and put it here and make this one of my headings. So that way I can see category 1, category 2, and category 3 over here on the left-hand side. So I have these headings. And then I can come back here and copy all of this and put this in the category 3 section. So I would come up here and they might be beginners. I do a lot of beginners. So let's say I changed all that. Then I'm going to take all this information and put it back into business blueprint here. And I'm just going to scroll up and show you how this looks on my document. Category 2 is business activities energize you. 3, 1. Right here is where category 2 was. So I'm going to paste that in there and make that heading 1. And then heading 1, category 1, core principles and values would be at the very top. Let's put that up here and we'll make this to play around with it a little bit. Heading 1. And the reason I do this again is when I come over onto this left-hand side, I can see category 1. Then I can go down here and here's category 2. And I can very easily come on down here and see category 3 and work through it that way. So hopefully this helps you be able to set up your screen so that you can use an AI tool to help you answer the questions of another AI tool. Now be careful, because if this tool makes a mistake in answering the questions, then you're going to be in a perpetual loop of error. So the reason why you take that information into a separate document is so you can read through it and make sure everything is correct, and then copy it and then paste it back into the tool that asked you the question. So if you have any questions about this, be sure to let us know, but hopefully this will speed up any kind of work that you're doing. It doesn't have to be with the AI agents. It could be any kind of information that you're trying to pull out of yourself. Use that AI tool that already knows you really well to help you answer those questions, to at least get you started. And then when you do answer all those questions and you've corrected them, make sure that you come back to your Chat GPT. So for instance, my Chat GPT got something wrong up here. I do work with beginners. It's a big part of what I do is work with beginners, in fact. So I need to go back and educate my Chat GPT and let it know, actually, let me correct that. And so then I would feed this information back into my Chat GPT, and especially when I get my blueprint, my final blueprint, when I've gone through this whole thing, when I've gotten everything and I've come down to the very end and gotten my, 9-piece kind of model for my foundational ecosystem, I will definitely then come back to ChatGPT and train it and teach it. So then it upgrades and learns more about me and my business and all the different parts, all the different moving parts. All right. I hope this has helped you. Have a great day. Thank you.